Hello, and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. We've been here for a while, and we're still hovering at 55 cents. And I've seen there's a lot of fear, uncertainty, and doubt, FUD, in the crypto realms, particularly with regards to XRP. And I wondered, why is everyone so alarmed? And yet, even if it's staring them in the face, they still don't see it. Most people would ask, why are you so angry? Man? Why do you care so much about the value of XRP? You have to realize that, naturally, expectations were sky high. To receive some answers on XRP, we were waiting for the case to wrap up. Now that we know the truth, many people believe we ought to be somewhere between $6 and $8. And we haven't moved, we're still waiting at 55 cents. Those who have never had to work for a living have a hard time imagining how eager individuals are for XRP's value to soar so they may finally leave their jobs and pursue their passions. And because I have a day job, I completely get it. Some members in this community, however, don't have real jobs, so they can't fathom how stressful it is to go about one's day waiting for XRP to finally take off. That's what happens when that expectation isn't met, anger and fighting for control of the cryptocurrency. What I've been thinking is this. And since I like to base my predictions on real-world events, like the launch of ISO, I expect XRP to begin its ascent this fall. This could be the first indication of where the cryptocurrency is headed. In addition, let's wait for the right party to produce some results. Depending on the nature of the huge news, it could provide the impetus needed to send XRP prices soaring. But that's beside the point. I anticipate a significant increase in XRP activity in 2024. And the reason I think that is because of the 2024 election. Plenty of people who have never heard of crypto before are going to want to learn more about it. What exactly is it that they're discussing? Investors looking to escape. Inflation and the constraints of the traditional banking system have flooded into cryptocurrency. We also need to keep an eye on the BRICS, since they are actively working to depress the dollar's value. Cryptocurrencies and stocks would increase if the US dollar suddenly began to weaken. That, however, is what I am anticipating. Since everyone else seems to be saying that the next step in the development of cryptocurrency will be monumental, I have decided to stop predicting specific dates for these events. Again, I believe many crypto investors are disconnected from the industry as a whole because they do not have traditional 9-to-5 jobs. A 9-to-5 job is essential for understanding people, in my opinion. It's easy for someone with millions in the bank to come and preach to you about crypto and patience, as I've mentioned many times before. But you can't understand the depth of that hurt until you've experienced it yourself. Billionaires are often depicted in the media belittling the working class, saying things like, "They treat us like garbage." It's because they don't care about what we think or feel. So, when I create videos, I aim to use timelines based on actual events rather than conjecture. Furthermore, anyone claiming market expertise is correct in every way. Wrong. This market is too unpredictable to predict. And this is a great illustration of that fact right now. When do you think Ripple will hit $3.40, its all-time high? And now guess what, they're using ChatGPT. We were not given a specific date. No one, not even ChatGPT, can predict exactly when XRP will reach a new record high. Because of the complexity of the current market. I do want you to eventually be able to leave your 9-to-5 job, therefore I'm always trying to keep you anchored in your investment and retaining your investment, even though bad news could come out at any time and send XRP tumbling. Just like you, I'd like to escape the 9-to-5 rat race. Can XRP solve the problems of late-night payments and bank holidays? This, I thought, was fantastic, as it helped me appreciate just how massive XRP is. In a recent tweet advocating for XRP, lawyer John Deaton emphasized how XRP might be used to address a persistent challenge in the economic arena, commonly referred to as the Friday night dilemma. Dean's brash tweet and Padnos Makri's elaborate thread, from the author of Understanding the Crypto Industry, Precisely, Chris addressed the problems caused by the weekend closure of banks and markets and the opportunities for market manipulation in a 16-part X thread. In response to Macri's concerns, the private jet firm referenced TAB Jets adopted and put to use XRP's technology. In reference to the XRP categorization litigation, Deaton noted that TAB Jets had filed an amicus brief in support of Ripple. Their attorney told the judge that TAB Jets demonstrate why XRP is a useful digital asset for solving the issue raised on Friday. And the most pressing issue facing conventional financial institutions is the Friday night dilemma. You make a purchase on a Friday, but the funds aren't actually deducted from your account until Monday. On Tuesday, if it falls on a holiday weekend, you spend all weekend long shopping, but your bank account remains untouched. We desperately need a better system, and XRP gives it. And in this day and age, individuals are missing out on something that is quite valuable. Younger people today value the freedom to go out and spend their money without restrictions. That's why a lot of people are turning away from banks and using cash applications instead. JP Morgan's involvement in the XRP cryptocurrency. JP Morgan has been exposed as a holder of Ripple XRP. They have no need to own XRP. They can try to come up with an alternative, but even JP Morgan recognizes that XRP is the future. But XRP has no competition. American banks are making their first foray into tokenized deposits with Citi Token Services. It would appear that municipalities are also exploring tokenization. Concurrently, the topic of international money transfers from one bank to another will be discussed here. The city does not have a Plan B, alternate tax, or Plan P to address the issue. However, there are many who would have you assume that this is the end for XRP. What a coincidence that they are both developing tokens at the same time as Ripple is embroiled in a legal battle with the FCC. That's why I said the speed of the Ripple was ridiculous. The SEC had to intervene to slow down Ripple because XRP had gotten too far ahead. Meanwhile, financial institutions like JP Morgan are developing their own strategies. Unfortunately, none of their rivals will be interested in adopting their token. But here's my theory anyhow. Okay. This is merely my own perspective, please share your thoughts in the section below. So, consider how many banks issue their own tokens, only to have their counterparts refuse to accept them. Therefore, a go-between, or trust layer, is required. Once again, the mechanism by which XRP tokens can be transferred between financial institutions is emphasized. I believe that to be our eventual destination. Give your opinion on that to me. The XRP strategy articulated by David Schwartz and expected to be implemented before 2021 is finally happening, with SWIFT officially scheduled to use XRP through partner R3. That's because we lost that much time due of the SEC's regulations. It all seems to be falling into place at this point, what with ORD3 collaborating with the Federal Reserve, the SEC Ripple trial, and the Ukraine situation sweeping Russia. Everything points to XRP, or 3 having money problems, and that seems to be the case. It's possible that Ripple will acquire R3 companies, but they're not disclosing any financial difficulties. They are simply reorganizing and reducing headcount. An acquisition by Ripple of whatever size is desirable, since it would unite XRP and the next decentralized exchange, NextDC, and we already know that these two cryptocurrencies will coexist in the future financial system. Therefore, we will also need to monitor that. Finally, for SBI, merge OR3 and Ripple are the most crucial factors. And make sure XRP has real-world applications. One thing I really appreciate about SBI is their dedication to XRP. That's how you and I get rich. They're not really interested in the underlying RippleNet technology so much as they are in the Bitcoin that we possess. That's a massive deal if you ask me. The usefulness of that, too, will become clear shortly. Dogecoin XRP was delisted from the green list of tokens by the New York Department of Financial Services. I don't know what to say to you folks if you don't realize what's going on with this administration and their predatory behaviors of injustice. And there's something I'd want to demonstrate. They have stated that they will continue to use Bitcoin, Ether, and the new PayPal dollar, but will phase out Doge and XRP. It's not hard to see at this point, or it's not easy to see. At this point, it's very easy to see that XRP is the future. They're just trying to hold it back because they're banking pals one more time to attempt to have their own system put in place. Therefore, there will be more potential investors in XRP at $1,000 than there were at 50 cents. You understand why this is the case. When XRP reaches $1,000, the general public, including those unfamiliar with cryptocurrency, will be aware of it and want to get their hands on some. The bright side is that we are getting into XRP at the ground level, where the price is currently at an all-time low of $1 per coin. Remember, this is scheduled for release in November. Thus, we may get our first glimpse of XRP's long-term trajectory in November 2023, when banks begin to use ISO 222 messaging alongside existing systems and rich data elements. For cross-border payments are first created. I believe this, however, may be the beginning of the rising trend. But, as I've said before, I anticipate 2024 to be even more monumental. Furthermore, you don't have to wait until 2025 to invest in XRP unless you want to pay greater prices. Why? Because by 2025, several of these cryptocurrencies, in my opinion, will have reached their full potential. They'll be well beyond the $10 to $15 range already. And there will be purchasers at every stage, especially when some of these ISO currencies gain wider acceptance and are included in mainstream media reports. In my opinion, the demand for XRP will skyrocket in the near future, and as a result, more and more people will start to acquire it. Still, let's get wealthy together, despite all this. I think I'll end this now. Please accept my gratitude for tuning in. Please like and subscribe my channel. See you later, bye.